presents the NBA. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from Doris Burke from around the sideline throughout the game. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trail Blazers here at home. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. And they're looking to avenge the conference semis loss to this team a year ago. They got knocked out in 5 games.
And you know, guys, this is a basketball team that they faced in the conference semis last year and won that series. So there's some emotion here tonight. You can feel it out on the floor.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. The backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. And it's A-Train in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They definitely have the psychological upper hand, you could say.
That's for sure, and I think that will definitely fan the flames, Kevin.
Westbrook drives in. Batum with the steal. Now Lillard. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Sacramento.
Kevin, his passing is what blew me away. I mean, to see him orchestrate their offense so impeccably, that was a sight to behold. Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
They set the pick. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Aldridge with some nice D.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Fires from deep. McCollum, no good. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against Detroit.
I just loved the rhythm they got into offensively. I mean, they really started to click from the outset, and it carried through the whole way.
And that result was indeed impressive. They basically cruised all the way home.
Now here's Kaman following the shot by Kevin Durant.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Now here's Lamb, defended by Batum. Fades and shoots. No good from A-Train.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Here's McCollum. McCollum with the screen for Kaman. Clock at 6. Portland needs to get off a shot. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Aldridge has got his second basket.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Westbrook kicks to Lamb. In low to Ibaka. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Now, here's Batum. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, no question, you look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing of really spreading that ball around.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Westbrook passes to Durant. Here's A-Train. Here's the screen to the inside. Aldridge with the block. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portland. Jake.
That's how we do it. Good work.
Steven Adams comes in for 8.
All right, you're up.
Got it off in time. No good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 5. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they've built this lead.
And they've built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Robinson is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Henry in at the 3 spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hi, Kevin. A-Train in their last time out against the Pistons just played phenomenal. He finished 21 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
And let's just say he was really good. You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Portland leading by 3. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Robinson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Robinson's got his first points of the night.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Here's A-Train, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit.
That's a bad shot. You really hurt your team by taking a shot from that range. You put your defense in jeopardy.
And it certainly won't make him any friends with his teammate.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. A different look now.
That's the way to work on D.
City, Perkins. He's checked in for the A-Train.
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Lamb. Now the feed to Adams. He dishes it to Durant. It's good. This game is all even.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
A-Train, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Number 1, the Thunder.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Kaman's shot is good.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
1:21 left to play here in the half. Pass to A-Train. With the fadeaway. And it's good. A-Train's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Well, with that last title, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pine.
Here's Aldridge, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Aldridge has got 8 points.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Outside Westbrook. Here's A-Train. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And Kevin, they overcame a very poor shooting night to win that game. You know, you're not going to be able to win very often with a percentage as low as theirs.
Yeah, no beauty or style points in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed to.
They set the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Here's McCollum. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Without question, Serge Ibaka displaying his skills today.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Durant outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. And it's A-Train in at the 5 spot. Lillard dishes to Batum, right wing. Shoots from 14, and it's Kaman missing. The Thunder with the lead. Lamb with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Knocked away. Here's A-Train. That's good. A-Train's got the first field goal the second half for the Thunder.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
And Lillard kicks to Kaman. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's A-Train. Aldridge is covering. The fader. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Lillard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Top of the key, Kaman. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. The baseline J off the mark.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here to the second half.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Ibaka with the screen on Aldridge. Here's Durant. Can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Back to Batum. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. So for the Trailblazers, Lopez.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
With a change here, too.
A-Train.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Lillard kicks to Robinson. Back to Lillard. Shot from free throw range. Drained for 2 points.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Lillard against Westbrook. The jump hook. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
10 seconds on the shot clock. 10.
The wide open look here for Ibaka.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Henry with it. He's picked up by Lamb. That's good.
Henry with the shot.
Thunder have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Passes it to A-Train. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
What a night so far for A-Train. 9 points and 2 blocks. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
Yeah, just on the strength of his defense alone, he would have stood out, but his offense has been outstanding as well.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Jones comes in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Lamb. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard the pass to Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and the free throws are better than the layup.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And this was an excellent free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. About 81% as a team.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Russell Westbrook. No good from A-Train.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.